members of the graduating class, parents, family, friends, and guests. Good evening. Aloha. I'm Dr. Gino Quiddy, Chancellor of the University of Hawaii, West Oahu, and I'm pleased to welcome you to the Fall 2009 University of Hawaii, West Oahu Commencement. Today, one chapter in all of our lives closes and another even more exciting one begins. Since this is such a special occasion for graduates and families, I ask that you turn off your cell phones so that the graduates can enjoy an uninterrupted ceremony. Okay, Ms. Jill Koide, UH West Oahu alumna, will now lead us in the singing of the Star Spangled Banner, and followed by Hawaii Kunoki. Please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang aloud, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Hawaii ponui nanai komoi kalani ali ke ali mapualani e kameha meha e na Hawaii pale meka ihe mapualani e kameha meha e na Hawaii pale meka ihe.
Thank you, Jill. You may be seated. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the platform party. Will each person rise as your name is called and remain standing? And audience, please hold your applause until all are recognized. Mr. Mark Fukunaga, Regent, University Board of Regents. Dr. John Morton, Vice President of Community College, University of Hawaii System. Dr. Linda Randall, UH West Oahu Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Dr. Lori Hideta, UH West Oahu Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Ms. Ann Ishimoto, Vice Chancellor for Administration. Dr. Susan Falgu, Chair of the UH West Oahu Faculty Senate. Dr. Mary Heller, Chair of the Education Division. Dr. Stan Orr, Chair of Humanities. Dr. Linda Nishigaya, Chair of Social Sciences. Dr. Ross Brescia, Chair of Professional Studies. Mr. Darren Pilialoha, Principal of Nanakuli High and Intermediate School. And Ms. Tracy Takazono, our student speaker. You can applaud now. Thank you, members of the platform party. And we have some special guests in the audience joining us this evening. I'd like to recognize, I don't see Senator Nishihara, but let me recognize Senator Mike Gabbard. And members of the Ilialoha family, why don't you go ahead and stand for be recognized. Stand up. Thanks to each of you for sharing our ceremony this evening. I'm especially grateful to Regent Fukunaga and Vice President Morton for including UH Westwater in their busy schedules. I ask that Regent Fukunaga say a few words of greeting to the graduates on behalf of the Board of Regents.
Aloha. It is a pleasure to share in this celebration of a great milestone in the lives of the most recent graduates of the University of West Oahu. I'm honored to represent our university's Board of Regents and want to convey their congratulations. Today is a great day for our graduates. It is the culmination of a lot of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. I'm sure there are more than a few late nights, midnight hours, stressful tests, occasional setbacks, but that makes this day all the more meaningful. It is a terrific accomplishment, but I'm sure only one of many to come in successful careers and fulfilling lives. But in addition, I think we also want to recognize that the sacrifices were not just theirs alone in this difficult and impressive journey, but also the sacrifices of their family and friends. So to you who all helped give them encouragement and support in this great accomplishment, thank you. You've all done a terrific job in bringing them to this day. Now, in addition to a sense of celebration and certainly one of appreciation, I have to admit to a bit of selfish anticipation. Because, in all honesty, my generation has perhaps not been the best steward of this world. And in a way, I think we've kind of screwed up, because we have left you all with a global financial crisis of historic proportion, a world riven by ethnic and political division, an economy dependent on unsustainable resources, a community where too many suffer, and a society where perhaps we do not sufficiently appreciate art, music, and humanity. No need to thank us. You know, we did put a lot of effort into this, but that's the way it is. Now, having said all of that, I think we are all particularly anxious to see you get out there, bail us all out, and set things right. And I'm confident you can do this because you now have the one indispensable tool to do the job. And that is a great education from the University of Hawaii, West Oahu. That education has given you the knowledge, the judgment, the sense of tolerance and lokahi that the world so needs today. Clearly, these are challenging times and it won't be easy, but wisdom and understanding will guide you through the territory ahead. You are the future, and you are now equipped to lead, thanks to the great education you got here. Today, you have proven that you are capable of achieving great things, and we can't wait to see you do more, and we are fully behind you. So again, let me extend from the Board of Regents our congratulations to all of the University of Hawaii West Oahu Fall 2009 graduates. Well done. You've made us all proud.
Thank you, Regent Naga. Only one. If you can only solve global warming, we'd be happy. No pressure, no pressure. We're pleased that Vice President Morton, representing University of Hawaii System, and President Marcy Greenwood is with us, and I invite him up now to say a few words on their behalf.
Thank you. I do bring you season's greetings and congratulations from President Marcy Greenwood and all of your friends at the University of Hawaii System. I'm particularly pleased to be here. I actually started my career at the university as a faculty member here at Leeward Community College 39 years ago. And very early, one of the first system committees that I was assigned to as a faculty member was to develop a plan for a new campus. This is in the early 70s, to be built in West Oahu. Guess that didn't happen quite that way. But what has always impressed me about West Oahu is that that did not stop the faculty, the administration, from finding a way, whether it was in a rented space, a temporary space, through distance education, any way possible to be sure that people could get that bachelor's degree that they were going to need to be successful. And in doing that, they never gave up the dream. They persisted in the dream. And under Chancellor Awakuni's leadership, we find ourselves today even closer to the time when indeed there will be that campus we were planning back in 1972, blossoming on the Leeward Plain. And as I watched West Oahu students, it seems to me that they're actually very similar to West Oahu, the institution. That is that as teenagers, I'm sure they had the dream and the ambition to earn that bachelor's degree. But it wasn't a straightforward path for most of them. And as I look around, I think that's still the case. Things got in the way. Maybe the job, maybe some family obligations. But they didn't give up. They persisted. They found a way to make it towards a bachelor's degree. Some of them, I believe, came through Leeward Community College or the other community colleges, and we're happy to have been part of your journey. But it is your persistence, your commitment to your goals that bring you here tonight. And for that, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. And I would also like to acknowledge the role of the faculty and the staff here at West Oahu, because they too have taken not the best facilities, not the best equipment, but certainly the best commitment to helping you achieve your dreams. And together you've done that. That's what this diploma recognizes tonight. And it's certainly a wonderful gift you have given yourself in this holiday season. But I want you to understand that you've also given that gift to a lot of others, because you and the faculty have demonstrated how very important it is to create the opportunity for people to get the degree that you are earning tonight, to be able to contribute, to be able to create that society that Regent Fukunaga challenged you to create. So again, my congratulations to each and every one of you on your success this evening.
Thank you, Vice President Morton. Now I want to introduce our keynote speaker this evening. But before I do, just a preface to this introduction. In the 4.5 years that I've been here, we've not had a keynote speaker. And you've primarily heard from us, from the university, and I've done my usual speech. And I was having lunch with the speaker a couple of months ago, and it occurred to me that it might make more sense for us to feature someone who comes from the community that we are serving. Someone who has not only come from the community, but has been educated and has gone back to serve and dedicate, in this case himself, to that community. So I want to introduce him to you this evening. He will be the first, but certainly not the last of our keynote speakers that we will feature in future commencements. Our speaker was born and raised in Montefiore. He's very familiar with the challenges of growing up in a community that doesn't have a lot of the privileges other young people enjoy. Although he faced numerous personal challenges and peer pressure, he didn't allow that to deter him from his goal of graduating from high school. And in fact, he's gone far beyond that, obtaining a high school diploma, completing his bachelor's degree right here at UH West Oahu. His journey, as he will describe, has not been easy, but today, after stops as a teacher and vice principal, he has returned to the town in which he was raised, Nanakuli, as principal of Nanakuli High and Intermediate School. He is truly a role model and a success story that we need to celebrate. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Darren Piliolo.
Because there was a lot of pressure that was put in on me. You must wonder, as a principal, you're faced with that situation every time to speak in front of people, but not in this capacity. Hello, Chester Arcuni, faculty and staff of the University of Hawaii West Oahu, a special guest and especially the graduates of the University of Hawaii West Oahu. Let me start by saying how honored I am to participate in this capacity at this year's ceremony, and how grateful I am for my University of Hawaii West Oahu experience. Believe it or not, the last time I spoke in this capacity, this type of venue, capacity, was at my own high school graduation some 20 years ago. My classmates selected me as their senior class speaker, so I got to at least share one last words of wisdom to my peers. As I look back and recall what the focus of my speech was back then, I found that the message I shared at my high school graduation would be appropriate and relevant to us in this time of our life, which is the need to dream. But before I share my story and words of wisdom, I know most of you guys are asking yourselves, why me? Because I'm still asking myself the same question. But as I went on the website, the West Oahu website, just to get a glimpse of, because they had the announcement of the commencement ceremonies, what I found out and the connection I can make of why I'm here tonight is, I'm very proud to hear that University of West Oahu, University of Hawaii West Oahu is graduating the first class of graduates in the Bachelor's of Education in K-6. So, as an educator, it really, even though I'm not at the elementary level, we still are DOE. So we still are one family. So it's good to hear that. Second question, will this be a prolonged 10-minute speech? No. Passing on the diplomas will be by a long shot. Will my speech have a message? Well, the jury is still out, but I hope you walk away with your own interpretation of my speech and how it is useful and relevant to your everyday life. I was born, raised, and educated in Nanakuli, and I'm very proud of it. My father, who got his high school diploma some 30 years after any type of formal instruction, raised me. I had a mom who grew up in a foster care system as a youngster, who in spite of a nomadic life, was able to be the best mom any child could ever have. Not a silver spoon lifestyle, but one that gave my parents experiences which they used to instill in my siblings and I the need to dream. My siblings and I took different paths in our own lives. I parlayed my upbringing into who I am and where I am today. In my current work with the State of Hawaii Department of Education as the principal at Nanakuli High Intermediate School, I work in a system where we need to nurture and foster the dreams of our young individuals. While most school administrators at this time and age, can no longer be really engaged in the classroom setting on campus. But for me, I'm fortunate to be an advisory teacher to a group of 8th grade students on my campus. And I really look forward to talking with them every Wednesdays when we meet. I go as far as making sure I don't schedule any meetings during the school day, knowing that I'm going to be meeting with these kids. I focus on this group because we do have discussions on goal setting, developing plans, and so forth. And I come away from these discussions with the students, just perplexed by some of the comments that they make. I don't have dreams. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. Those are hunting comments. However, as I dig deeper into the meaning of their comments, I begin to understand the mindsets of these students. At one point in time, I know my students have had dreams, but along the way, someone killed that dream. I have to admit, I've heard my share of unrealistic dreams, but as unrealistic as they might have been, I still need to nurture and foster these dreams. I need to be there to support the individual, because as the individual starts to set the goals, develop plans, it is through self-discovery of their own that dreams and goals will change. The harshest comment anyone can make to an individual who dreams an unrealistic dream is, that is a stupid and unrealistic dream. You will never attain that dream. And once you do that, you kill the spirit to continue to dream. So as I continue my journey to improve the learning environment and student achievement at my own school, which I believe we're getting better at, I know my job is to rekindle the spirit to dream again, not only my advisory students, but also for most of my students at my school. This past summer, I was fortunate enough to attend a workshop on public speaking, and I hope I did some justice tonight to the person who conducted this workshop. One of the key points the facilitator stressed at this seminar was your presentation needs to focus on 3 key points. So if I was unable to accomplish this with my story that I shared with you, I would like to leave with you with some of the 3 key points for all you dreamers or anyone else out there. No dream is too big, so dream and dream big. The only thing that will keep you from fulfilling your dream is you yourself. For the naysayers, be cognizant of your words, because your words can kill the spirit of the dream. So was it always a dream of mine to be the principal at my alma mater? No. But my dream to give back to my community in any capacity. My dream was to give back to my community in any capacity for all that it had done for me. And what better way of doing it now than in a position that I'm in? Take care of yourself, your family, and your health, and have a safe and prosperous holiday season.
How times have changed. When I was a Kolohe kid growing up, whenever I'd see the school principal, I'd be running in the other direction. Now I'm inviting him to the campus. I'd like now to introduce Dr. Linda Randall, as I mentioned before, who is our Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. She will recognize the candidates for graduation with distinction and our honor students.
Will those students who are graduating with distinction and wearing a gold stole please rise? Based on a 4-point scale, these candidates have earned a grade point average of 3.75 and have completed at least 45 credits at West Oahu. You will find the names of these outstanding students asterisked in your program. In addition, the graduating class includes several members who were selected for national honor societies such as Alpha Kappa Delta, Lambda Alpha, and Psi Chi. To symbolize this achievement, these students are adorned with cords of various colors, pins, and medallions. Will those students please rise and be recognized? And West Oahu service learning initiatives are wearing a tea leaf flag. Will those students please rise and be recognized? And finally, tonight, we will witness our very first 6 graduates from our elementary education program. Yes, receive their diploma. Will these 6 graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Randall. I'm now pleased to introduce our Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Dr. Lori Ideta, who will introduce our student speaker.
It is with great pride that I present with you our student commencement speaker, Ms. Tracy Takazono. This evening, Ms. Takazono will be receiving her bachelor's degree in elementary education and is a proud member of our inaugural graduating class of education majors. Ms. Takazono moved to Hawaii from Texas 20 years ago. She then met her future husband, married, and moved to Kapolei, where they have resided for the past 14 years. Ms. Takazono devoted the majority of those years to raising their 3 children. After a 10-year break, Ms. Takazono returned to pursue her college degree, and she has done so successfully, maintaining a 3.98 grade point average. Her immediate plans include teaching at a school on the Leeward coast. Her future goals include earning a master's degree in education and becoming a nationally certified teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ms. Tracy Takazono to address her graduates.
Good evening, faculty, distinguished guests, fellow students, friends, and family. First, I want to express my sincere appreciation to the faculty for the honor of speaking on behalf of the fall graduating class of 2009. When I was notified that I was being considered as a candidate for the commencement address, I honestly thought somebody had made a big mistake. I thought to myself, they want me, an almost 40-year-old mother of 3, whose primary job for the past 11 years has been raising her children, to address the student body. What do I really have to offer? But after careful consideration, I realized that like most of you, we all came from many different backgrounds. Getting to this point took a lot of hard work and personal sacrifice. It has been a roller coaster ride filled with extreme frustration and moments of overwhelming joy and accomplishment. And here we are today. Stop, take a look around, Enjoy the moment. We made it! We began our journey at the UH West Oahu campus with a common goal, to not only earn a bachelor's degree, but to also make a difference in the communities we live in. While we may have chosen to attend this university for many different reasons, UH West Oahu has equipped us with the skills and tools that we need in order to realize our professional and personal dreams. None of this would have been possible without the dedicated professors who motivated and inspired us. They provided experiences that expanded our thinking and pushed us to accomplish more than we ever thought possible. And for this, we are eternally grateful. And to you, our family and friends, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you for all that have supported us on this journey. Many times you were our biggest cheering section, and your encouragement was what helped us to get through our many challenges. Thank you for believing in us. So now, graduates, I stand before you and ask you, what does your education mean to you? I believe that education offers us a gift of hope, a hope for our future as leaders in our community. As a representative of the first graduating class of the elementary education program here at UH West Oahu, our education means that we now have the opportunity to make a difference in the lives here in Hawaii. So, when you wake up tomorrow morning with that degree in your hands, what kind of graduate will you be? Are you going to be an asset to your profession? Are you going to make a difference in the lives around you? Yes, yes, you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. It is a tradition at UH West Oahu that the chair of the faculty senate gives the final salutations on behalf of the faculty. So now I'd like to invite Dr. Susan Kaku.
Good evening. Tonight, on behalf of our entire UH West Oahu faculty, I would like to welcome you to our Fall 2009 Commencement Ceremony. To our very distinguished guests, family, friends, and especially the graduates, aloha. UH West Oahu, as you've heard, is a very unique campus within the University of Hawaii system. When we opened our doors with only a few faculty members some 33 years ago, we began with a very strong commitment to meeting the needs of our students. We maintain that commitment to our students until this day, and we think our campus is succeeding in that effort. I was recently reading the alumni survey, and I found that our students voice their appreciation for our small class sizes, our cozy atmosphere, well, there's a positive slant on it, flexible programming, nurturing relationships between faculty and students, supportive staff, and, of course, our very affordable tuition. But we are especially pleased to see that our student approval rating for the quality of our academic programs as meeting or exceeding student expectations remains very high, at a very high 90% or even more. Over these years, our student body has been non-traditional in every sense of the word. You range in age from 18 till almost 80, but with an average age around 30-something. Nearly 3/4 of our students are women, and like the west side of the island that our campus mainly serves, you come from various ethnic backgrounds, and especially from those quote-unquote underserved populations. You also come from different economic levels and walks of life, including the military and their families. Despite these differences amongst our students, you have also shared a very strong sense of commitment, one to attaining higher education for yourselves, to improving your own lives, those of your families, and of your communities. Today, we honor your educational success in achieving your bachelor's degree and/or certificate. We know that these successes have been accomplished in the face of many challenges that you have overcome. Most of you have juggled your classes along with your employment. For some of you, that's full-time employment. For others of you, that's half-time employment. But we know that many of you have several half-time jobs. And you also juggle that with the care of your families. And most of you are the first in your family to receive a college degree. Over these years of schooling, you have undoubtedly benefited from the support of your family and your friends, as well as the many close relationships that you formed with your fellow students, faculty, and staff at UH West Oahu. So we extend our thanks to all of your supporters as well. Today, graduates, is a milestone in your lives, the end of your years of hard work and dedication to your studies. Each of you should be proud and happy about this great accomplishment. The personal benefits you will reap from this experience are many. As a student at UH West Oahu, you've been exposed to a vast array of knowledge and skills that will continue to enrich you for a lifetime. They have helped you to better understand yourself, your community, and also others in the fast-changing global society in which we now live. They will also help you to obtain the future career or graduate or professional education opportunities that you seek. Today, you leave those struggles behind to follow those dreams, confident that you are very well prepared for the future. Today, especially in these tough economic times, we know that having a college degree has become especially crucial. A college degree will give you a much wider range of job options to choose from, as well as a significantly higher salary, eventually, over a lifetime. And we at UH West Oahu are confident that soon most of you will be employed in a job related to your major field of study, and also that within a few years' time, almost half of you will be pursuing some form of advanced education or professional development. And we know that when you leave us today, you also take us with you in your minds and in your hearts. So we, the faculty of UH West Oahu, are very proud of you, graduates. We wish you every success, and we hope that you'll remain in touch, and warmest congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Dr. Caldwell. I'll try to keep my remarks to about 20 minutes. Are you done with speeches? Yeah. We are. We try to keep the speeches very short because we know really the star of the show tonight are not the administrators, not the faculty. They're your sons, daughters, nephews, nieces, grandkids, husbands, wives, and that's who we want to really spotlight this evening. So without any further ado, I want to call Dr. Linda Randall back up for the formal presentation of the candidates who are receiving certificates and diplomas this evening. Dr. Randall.
Okay, let's get this show on the road here. Thank you, Chancellor Awakuni. We now proceed to the awarding of academic degrees and certificates to the graduates. Will all the candidates for the Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Arts in Humanities, Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, the Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, the Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration, as well as the students who are candidates for a certificate, please all rise. Woo. pleasure to present to you these candidates. They have completed their prescribed courses of study and are recommended by the faculty for the award of the appropriate degrees and certificates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents in the state of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the degrees and certificates to which you are entitled. You can applaud. Congratulations, graduates, you may be seated. At this time, you will now be called forward by your respective academic program area to receive your diplomas. And we are proud to say, and again, this is a testament to the faculty and to the staff who work tirelessly to make this happen. We're very proud to say that when you open your diploma, you will see that what's in it is your actual degree. Not a piece of paper, not something telling you to come back in 2 weeks or a month, but your actual degree. And we're one of the few campuses, not only in Hawaii, but across the United States that does this. Again, thank you especially to the faculty who get their grades in on time so we can do this. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get on with the show.
Will all of the candidates for the Bachelor of Education please rise and come forward? And will the Education Division Chair, Dr. Mary Heller, join the reception? Marie Malai, elementary education. Congratulations, education graduates. Will all of the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Humanities please rise and come forward? And will the Humanities Division Chair, Dr. Stanley Orr, join the reception? Peter Acuna, Hawaiian Pacific Studies. Andrew Fetter, Hawaiian Pacific Studies. Philip Miller, History. Congratulations, Humanities graduates.
Good job, Anne!
Will all of the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree in Social Sciences please rise and come forward? And will the Social Sciences Division Chair, Dr. Linda Ishigaya, join the reception? Donna Apo, Psychology and Sociology. Aquino, Sociology. Holly Cahill, Sociology. Charis Castillo, Applied Craft. Randy Chang, Sociology. Elliot Choli May, Anthropology. Kathleen Gifford, Psychology. Ryan Guerrero, Psychology and Sociology. Stamus Puate, Psychology. Marilyn Calais, Early Childhood Education. Myron Kamihara, Sociology. Tracy Kuki, Early Childhood Education. Rio Laigo, Psychology. Galadriel MacGyver, Applied Track. Crystal Madariaga, Psychology. Jennifer Newhouse, Psychology. Sarah Parker, Psychology. Todd Higgins, Psychology and Certificate in Substance Abuse and Addiction Studies. Carrie Rose, Psychology. Natasha Salaman, Psychology. Selena Shin, Psychology. Emiliano, Psychology. Jinsoon Yi, Sociology. Congratulations, Social Sciences grad. Will all the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration please rise? Patrick Abulian, Business Administration. Business Administration. Craig Arakawa, Accounting. Jason Beleno, Business Administration. Mary Pano, Business Administration and Certificate in Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. Robert Carrasco, Business Administration. Elbert Carrier, Business Administration. Lisa Chung, Business Administration. Amber Douglas, Accounting. Summer Dreblo, Business Administration. Sean Gregory, Accounting. Melissa Hirano, Business Administration. Tinkit Hui, Accounting. Sarah Ikehara, Business Administration. Ray Imamura, Accounting. Gavin Kawamura, Business Administration. Jesse Lee Larson, Business Administration. Jane Liu, Business Administration. Matthew McEwen, Business Administration. Elizabeth Andres, Business Administration. Magdalena Melendez Makimoto, Accounting. Melanie Mencius, Business Administration. Justin Okawa, Accounting. Melanie Phillips, Business Administration. Rylan Redonia, Accounting. Daniel Sampson, Accounting. Daniel Snyder, Business Administration. Fatima Tuquiero, Accounting. Abby Uechi, Accounting. Sisabai Gray Mingale, Business Administration. Morel Wahini Pio, Business Administration. Celeste Wong, Accounting. Donald Woody, Business Administration. Sean Yamamoto, Business Administration. And Ryan Young, Accounting. Congratulations, graduates. Will all the candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science and Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration please rise and come forward? Emmanuel Ian Kinnear, Bachelor of Applied Science in Computing, Electronics, and Networking Technology. Casey Ann Bannister, Public Administration. Healthcare Administration. Claire Hirama, Public Administration. Ginger Paluru, Justice Administration. Randy Kozlowski, Justice Administration and Certificate Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. Andrew Catterley, Public Administration. Davinia Grace Ordonez, Healthcare Administration. Linnell Payne, Justice Administration. Kenneth Flame, Justice Administration. Barbara Sousa, Justice Administration and Certificate Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. Michelle Valdez, Public Administration and Certificate Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, candidates. Will all members of the UH West Oahu Fall 2009 class please rise? As a symbol of your transition from candidates for a degree or certificate to a holder of a degree or certificate, will you move your tassel on your mortarboards from the right to the left? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the University of Hawaii West Oahu Fall 2009 class. Let's give them all a round.
I want to thank all of you on behalf of all of us, because, as has been said earlier, if it weren't for you, these graduates would not be where they are today. There's a lot of sacrifice, we all know, that goes into this journey. So, on behalf of the graduates, I would like everyone in the audience to stand so that we can recognize your achievements as well. Please stand. Thank you all very much. On behalf of UH West Oahu, thanks. You did well, okay. Almost power. I want to thank all of those who contributed to the planning of this event this evening. As you know, without volunteers, staff, and faculty, this would not be possible. So thank you to Leeward Community College for the use of the theater, to the Student Government Association for their assistance, student volunteers, and of course, our UH West Oahu staff. I invite families and friends of tonight's graduates to meet and congratulate your graduates in the courtyard on the other side of this theater. You'll be able to view tonight's commencement ceremony online via our West Oahu website this weekend. This brings our ceremony to a close.
All right.
Will the audience, I know how you feel, by the way. Will the audience please remain at their seats until the platform party, faculty, and students have exited. Again, thank you all for coming. Congratulations, graduates. Have a bright future.